Hi, welcome to my channel, Organized with Joy. I'm Joy and I want to inspire you to get organized. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my weekly cleaning routine. I like to just choose a few chores to do each day throughout the week instead of cleaning everything all on one day. Monday is my laundry day. I typically try to stay home on this day. It doesn't always work out with my schedule, but I do like to stay home so that I can do the laundry fully in one day. I just start first thing in the morning by putting the first load in, and then I work all day long by changing it over after each cycle is done. I like to complete it from start to finish, wash, dry, fold, and put away. One of the chores that I do on Tuesday is I clean our kitchen. Of course, I clean our kitchen every day because obviously it gets used every day while cooking and needing to clean up those things. But this is more of a deeper clean. I go ahead and take apart the parts to my stovetop and clean those parts individually. And I also clean the countertops and all of the surfaces, including the microwave, and I do a deep clean of my sink as well. One of the nice things about choosing just a few chores to do each day is it keeps me from feeling too overwhelmed. And then when I see areas that need to be cleaned, I just don't worry about it because I know that that chore day will be coming up soon, and then I can get to that, and it prevents me from just constantly being cleaning. few decorative pieces in my kitchen area, so I like to be sure to move those pieces so that I can clean back behind them on a day-to-day basis. When I'm cleaning these countertops, I don't move these items, and so I just want to make sure that there aren't crumbs or anything that got pushed back behind. This little tray is kind of like a coffee station for me, so I like to go ahead and take everything off of it and clean up all of the different parts, my little coffee canister, and then while I'm at it, I go ahead and clean off my oil and vinegar bottle as well. And here I'm just showing you the all-purpose cleaning spray that I use from Grove Collaborative. It is a concentrate, so I just add it to this glass bottle and then fill the rest of the bottle up with water. I can go ahead and link the Grove Collaborative website in the description box below. It's where I get most of my cleaning products. Notice here that I have plastic wrap over one side of the sink. That's because our garbage disposal was broken and we needed someone to come replace it, and so I just put plastic wrap over there so that we wouldn't forget to not use it. So I won't be able to clean that side of the sink today, but I will clean the other side. And here I'm just showing you the product that I use on my sink. I really love this product, so I thought I would show you what I use. Again, I get that from the Grove Collaborative website. This chore of cleaning out the sink with that product, I do more than just once a week. Little fun fact, if you didn't know it, your kitchen sink typically is dirtier and has more bacteria than your toilet does. So I like to make sure that I'm constantly cleaning out our sink. Each week I choose one room in our home to focus on to do a deep clean, and on this particular week I chose our living room, and I began this process on Tuesday. Usually I just work on it throughout the week, but our living room is not all that cluttered or difficult to clean, to do a deep clean, so it just took me Tuesday to complete this project. And I won't show a ton of footage of that just because I just posted a video recently of me deep cleaning this living room. So if you're interested, I can go ahead and link that in the cards and also in the description box. This was in fact still Tuesday. The reason I'm wearing a different outfit is because I had taken a shower and gone ahead and got ready after I cleaned up the kitchen. chores I do on Wednesday is I mop some of our tile floor, and we have quite a bit of tile floor. So we have a game room in our downstairs area. We live in a split level home, so it's just down a half flight of stairs. And then our kitchen dining area is also tiled, so I switch back and forth every other week, just choosing one space or the other to vacuum and mop. Especially now that my kids are older, these spaces don't get as dirty as they used to. So obviously this week it was time to vacuum and mop the kitchen and dining area. I also clean the bathrooms on Wednesday, and typically I just clean my husband and my bathroom, but there are some weeks when I help the kids out and clean our half bath or their bathroom. We're on a rotating schedule of who is in charge of cleaning those other two bathrooms, so sometimes it's me, but sometimes it's one of my children. On this week, lucky me, it all coincided so that I did not have to clean either their bathroom or the half bath, so today I'm just having to work on my bathroom. If you're curious, I sprayed this area down with the Grove Collaborative Tile and Tub Cleaner, and then I'm just using a damp e-cloth cleaning cloth to clean up this space. Here I'm just using an e-cloth mirror or glass cloth to go ahead and wipe off all the excess water that was left over. On Thursday, I wash all the towels and the sheets. I actually wash my towels twice a week. I wash them on Monday when I'm doing the rest of the laundry, but on Thursday, I also wash the sheets because I change our sheets once a week. This is in fact still Thursday. I had just taken a shower and changed out of my workout clothes by the time I recorded this portion, but here I'm just going ahead and removing all of our sheets. Surprise, there's my dog. That's funny. But I'm removing all of my sheets so I can get those washed, and we own 2 such sets of sheets per bed. So, wow, that's hard to say. So I'll go ahead and remake the bed right away. I used to buy white sheets for our bed because I thought it would be easy to bleach them if they started looking dingy, but I was struggling even with bleaching them to get them to look crisp white again. So this time around I decided to go with a colored sheet set, and I found these beautiful like dusty pink sheets on a really good price at Costco, and I have to say I am loving this added pop of color to our bedroom. also vacuum the upstairs on Thursdays, and that would just include mine and my husband's bedroom and our bathroom, and then the hallway. I don't typically vacuum my children's rooms. Sometimes I'll do a deep clean in their room, or my middle son's room is not ever messy, so it's easy to vacuum his room. So sometimes I'll go in and vacuum it, but for the most part, my kids are old enough now that they are completely in charge of their rooms, and they are able to keep their rooms as they wish. In addition to vacuuming, I use this e-cloth mop on the hard surfaces in our bathroom. I just use an all-purpose cleaning spray, and I just spray it onto the tile and then mop it up with this e-cloth mop. And I do the same thing in the hallway, as you'll see soon. If you're curious about all these wires running through my house, it's because our Wi-Fi is really terrible in our home. Our internet in general is not great. So we even tried a Wi-Fi extender upstairs, which helps somewhat with extra devices like tablets and phones. But my kids all play video games, and it requires a lot of bandwidth. So we just have these cords running through our house that's directly plugged into our internet source, and it works well for them. I'm not a huge fan of cords, and I don't love that I have these cords running through my house, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. After my towels and sheets have been washed and dried, I go ahead and fold them and put them away. On Fridays, I vacuum and e-cloth mop our hardwood floors, and that would be in my son's office and also in our front room, our living room, and in addition to that, up the stairs. If this is a week where I vacuumed and mopped the kitchen, then I will just be vacuuming that game room. And if it's vice versa, where I had already vacuumed and mopped the game room this week, then I just vacuum the kitchen at this time. And sometimes I'll just go ahead and run the e-cloth mop over the kitchen as well. And here I'm just using a damp e-cloth mop, and I go ahead and spray all-purpose spray on the floor and then mop it up with this damp mop. downstairs game room, as I mentioned before, I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum this space as well. I don't have any sort of cleaning scheduled for Saturdays and Sundays, and honestly this really just goes back to when my kids were young. I've just always used this schedule or a similar schedule, and I've always taken Saturday and Sunday off so that I could spend time with my family. And frequently when my kids were younger, we had lots of activities on the weekend. So typically I just use Saturday as a catch-up day. If there's anything that I missed because of my schedule during the week, then I go ahead and take care of that. And then Sunday is a day that I completely take off and I don't do any work at all. I hope this video gave you some ideas or inspiration on how you can organize your weekly cleaning schedule. Well, thank you for watching my video today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I would appreciate you considering subscribing.